The stories and information you need about your community. This is your MCM Community News Update.
There's options for residents when it comes to the upcoming election in November. Here's what Montgomery County Board of Election officials want you to know about ballot drop boxes.
Number one, they're very secure. They're under 24-hour surveillance. Number two, we will be coordinating with our bipartisan staff to empty those boxes twice a day, every day, including Sundays.
How many drop boxes are there going to be throughout Montgomery County come election day?
Right now, we are looking at installing up to 40. Once again, we're working with the State Board of Elections regarding our allocation of ballot drop boxes. We will have ballot drop boxes at our 11 early voting locations from October 26th through the 2nd of November.
Montgomery County Board of Elections is also working with the state to get additional drop boxes installed before the onset of early voting and election day.
Remember, we have multiple locations. We're leveraging the local public high schools, excluding Thomas Edison High School, and the 11 early voting locations will be converted to vote centers. And in addition, our board and the State Board of Elections approved the White Oak Community Center, the Nancy Dasick Community Center, and the Marriott Conference Center in Rockville or North Bethesda. So we have different facilities. And in addition, the Montgomery County Board of Elections and the City of Rockville City Hall will have a corresponding ballot drop boxes. And once we get the information, installation dates, we will definitely share it with you.
Is there anything else you would like voters to know?
Yes. So as you know, the mail-in applications were sent to registered voters last week by the Maryland State Board of Elections. Keep in mind that data was pulled by the State Board of Elections on the 6th of August. So whether you already applied and you received a mail-in application, it wasn't an error because the time when the data was pulled and the time when you submitted that request and the time that it was delivered, things had to occur. So if you submitted your application, give us some time. Please be patient. We've processed over almost 120,000 ballots. We have about 55,000 in line to be processed. You could check the status of your request by texting the word check, CHECK, to 77788. You could call our hotline at 240-777-8500 or go to our website at 777vote.org.
Jordan Lindsay, reporting for MyMC Media.
Just recently when my mom went in for heart valve replacement, the surgeon there, when found out who she was, he's like, oh my gosh, I've been there with my kids, I go there with my grandkids. So she kind of becomes a celebrity everywhere she went. Where my dad was the grower, my mom and my dad could say, oh, we grew this many pounds of strawberries and this many bushels of peaches. And we're doing great. And my mom would say, well, this is how many pounds we got paid for, and this is how many bushels we sold. So she knew the finances and knew exactly how well the business was doing. She certainly was a quiet woman, silent partner, but had a strong will and helped to provide vision and direction for the farm, even from 1950 when we first started as a pick your own peach operation.
September is National Preparedness Month, and Montgomery County's Office of Emergency Management and Homeland Security is urging residents to prepare for the possibility of a second coronavirus wave. It was only a couple months ago that people around Montgomery County were struggling to find basic household items like toilet paper, paper towels, and bleach. Now that many grocery store supplies are replenished, residents shouldn't wait to start gathering basic household items, water, and 3 days worth of non-perishable food in case of an emergency.
Basically, during any emergency, our office is going to ask you to do one of two things. It's either shelter in place or evacuate.
Because of the coronavirus, the Office of Emergency Management has added more items to its emergency kit checklist.
And in the light of COVID-19, we want you to start thinking about even further steps that you can take. So this is a quarantine kit is the daily kind of stuff that we want you to add to your emergency kit. That means face masks for everybody, hand sanitizer, a thermometer, if possible, and some sanitary wipes and possibly some gloves.
Emergency items can be stored in duffel bags or roller suitcases. Residents should also prepare a quarantine kit in case someone in their household gets sick.
So we normally ask people to prepare to take care of themselves for 3 days. But in COVID-19, that also means thinking about what are you going to do if you need to quarantine yourself for 14 days.
Being well prepared in advance will not only provide people with a peace of mind, but it can also save lives. In Gaithersburg, Deirdre Byrne for MyMC Media.
Montgomery Community Media fall classes are now open. Even though our classrooms are closed due to COVID-19, we have created a digital learning lab online. All of our media classes are taught by industry professionals skilled in using the latest tools to help you create awesome content. Our MCM Youth Media Academy offers fun and engaging classes for youth aged 13 to 17 years old. Our adult classes focus on topics ranging from editing with Adobe Premiere to using your mobile device to shoot a short film. View our new class catalog and register today.
So, Montgomery County Collaboration Council. Collaboration obviously is the key word. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the work, how this collaboration really comes together, and what the impact is on the youth development that you're working on in the community.
Great. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate it. And thank you for the question. Glad to be here today. So as you stated earlier, we are the local management board here in Montgomery County. By state statute, there is a local management board in each county here in the state of Maryland. So there would be 24 local management boards until we are one of those 24. We have been in existence here in Montgomery County since 1992.
Okay.
We are charged specifically with working with both public and private partners to identify issue areas and as well as barriers that are presented to our youth, children, and families here in Montgomery County. And leveraging various resources to address those issues that we've identified. We typically do that by being a nonpartisan broker of public and private dollars, such as you stated, where we can bring along other agencies and groups to collaborate with us in order to invest and achieve positive results in total here in the community. We do that in one of 5 ways, typically through the convening of partners, through assessment and planning, implementing solutions, evaluating those investments, and then sharing knowledge. And hopefully by one of those 5 ways, we are able to grow Montgomery County on behalf of its youth, children, and families to be an environment in which families can thrive, not survive, but actually thrive and achieve those positive results that we all would like to see them achieve.
Coronavirus is affecting everyone, especially Hispanic pregnant women. So it's very important to get tested. There is no risk to get tested, and you can test it at any time. A lot of Hispanic women can test it positive without even noting. So it's very important to get tested for coronavirus, especially if you're pregnant. A lot of Hispanic pregnant women have been tested positive for coronavirus. And why is this? Because they share their household with different families. They are still working. Some of them don't have health insurance and they don't know where to go. But it is important for all you to know that you can get tested, sometimes for free, wherever clinic you have your prenatal care. So get tested for coronavirus because you could save your life and also the parent's life.
Maryland, my Maryland, I'm coming back again. From the western mountains to the ocean city shore, Rockville to Baltimore, Maryland, my Maryland. Frederick Douglass threw off slavery's chain. The free state began to find its name. Harriet Tubman built a secret lane, said, "Come on board this freedom train." Maryland, my Maryland, I'm coming back again. From the western mountains to the ocean city shore, Rockville to Baltimore, Maryland, my Maryland. Rachel Carson told.
Montgomery Community Media is a 501c3 nonprofit organization providing access to media creation for the residents of Montgomery County. Funding for MCM is provided in part by the following: the Arts and Humanities Council of Montgomery County, Montgomery County Economic Development Corporation, and donations from our members, audiences, and supporters. Thank you. This has been your MCM Community News Update. Get the latest news and information about your community every day at mymcmedia.org. Sign up for e-newsletters, check out our media classes and training, and support Montgomery Community Media with your donation today.